Nice to see you again, old friend.
Nice to see you. Okay, yeah.
So thank you very much for supporting this project. I would like to introduce my friend Rob Palmer. He currently lives in Bangkok. He has a very huge experience working online. Rob?
Yeah, I've been doing that for a long time now.
You're
Yeah, 20 years.
originally from Britain, but
Yeah.
you have been in Asia for ages now.
Yeah, originally from the UK, then lived in Australia for a long time, and I've been the last few years I've been living around Southeast Asia.
We are all in the same boat now, and probably we need to support each other to provide some knowledge, because so much information from many different sources, but people don't know which is true, which is fake information, false information. So maybe you would share what's happening now in Thailand and in Bangkok in particular at this hard time.
Okay, yeah, it's certainly very strange times. So here in Bangkok, it's I think it's pretty much the same as most of the the world nowadays. That yeah, we're getting more and more into lockdown. Most of the shops, certainly all the restaurants and bars and everything are closed. So we just have the supermarkets and convenience stores open and pharmacies. Not a whole lot else. And this week they closed the parks as well, so now we can't even go to the park. So it's very strange, and it's if we do, and we also have a curfew from 10 p.m. till 4 a.m. So it feels like we're in the middle of a war.
Rob, can you tell me how have you and your friends were affected by this coronavirus crisis?
I think some people are struggling with the idea of spending so much time at home. And I can understand that if you're used to working in a 9 to 5 job and going out to the office or whatever. But for me, it's business as usual. I've been doing business online for over 20 years, and I've been actually working from home for most of the last 30 years. So for me, it's that's not a big change. So if people are wondering if they can do it long term, you definitely can.
What people think and what are talking, how they feel in general?
Yeah, so almost everybody wears a mask when they're out. That's kind of it's not actually a legal requirement, but it's certainly expected, and we're expect obviously to respect social distancing and all that kind of thing, and most people have accepted it. I think obviously everywhere you get a few rebels who don't want to be told what to do, but mostly people have accepted it, and we're just adapting to it. So I just feel sorry for all the shop owners and restaurant owners and hotel owners who are really suffering. Of course, got no business anymore. And we find some businesses have found a kind of creative ways to stay open. Even though the streets are mostly empty, you can go around a corner and there's a little food cart selling somtam and noodles and things. So people are surviving. And my friend and I found a restaurant which is part of a hotel, and because it's part of the hotel, they were kind of able to stay open. So we actually had a couple of meals, and it seemed strange. We felt like it was prohibition in the United States in the 1920s when you couldn't go to the bar, and it seems like that. We felt like criminals just going out for dinner. We just wanted to go and have dinner, and we felt like it's a terrible thing to do, but. Unfortunately, that restaurant has now been closed as well. So now it's all takeaway or cook at home.
How effective these measures in your opinion?
Well, I'd say most people are respecting them, and I think we're lucky in Thailand in a sense in that the virus doesn't survive very well in hot temperatures. So especially this is the hottest time of year in Thailand, April. It gets very hot, so that should help us keep things under control. So I think if people do respect social distancing and wear their masks and so on, hopefully in Thailand at least we can keep a lid on things.
What could be these possible repercussions, consequences of this crisis, and when we come out of it?
Yeah. Well, I think there's going to be big consequences for business. It's so strange being right in the center of Bangkok, and you look at the hotels at night, and there's no lights on. None of the rooms are rented out. They're all dark and shuttered up. Yeah. So I think we're going to see there's bound to be a lot of bankruptcies and business, those kind of business going.
Do you
having
believe
big
in
problems.
conspiracy theories?
Not really. No, no. I think the truth is nobody. I think nobody knows how to deal with this. I mean, I think even the scientists and the politicians are kind of guessing a little bit. Nobody quite knows. Should we wear masks or should we not? Do we need to close all these businesses down or should we carry on? I don't think anybody really knows what the right answer is. But hopefully, once we've been through this, we'll learn a lot. And if it comes back or something else like this happens, we'll be more prepared.
Do you still keep joining the online meetings? Some clubs do.
Yes, sure. So our club, Bangkok Advanced Toastmasters, we're continuing online. We've done 2 online meetings so far, and they've been very successful. They're getting bigger, meeting by meeting. More and more people attending, and we're also doing a virtual workshop with a co-working space here in Bangkok, the Hive in Prakanong. That's going to be happening on April the 15th. So we're carrying on as usual. And it's interesting that it does also open new opportunities. Like this morning, I was able to join a Zoom call and watch my son, Sam, taking part in a Toastmasters division contest in Australia.
So how was
Um, it was fantastic. So, and even better, he won. So it was amazing.
he won?
He won the division contest. So it
Wow!
was,
Congratulations, father!
that
You
was
must
really
be
good.
very proud.
And it was fantastic for me because normally, obviously, he's in Australia, I'm in Bangkok. If it was a regular meeting, I wouldn't be able to watch. But because it was online with Zoom, I was able to be part of that experience. So, hello, Nina. Hey, how are you?
What do you find the most challenging thing right now for you personally?
For me personally, I find that most of the time I'm fine being at home, but I'm used to usually go out. Most days I go out and either go to the gym or go for a run or go cycling in the park, do some kind of exercise. And I feel it really strange now that they've closed the parks as well. That's really closed off. I can't go to the gym, I can't go cycling in the park, and the places I usually go running, well, it's not available. So I find that a little bit challenging. I think I'm kind of itching to do something. But in terms of most of the rest of the day, I'm fine. I would just like to be able to get out and escape a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you. I have the same. Do you have any special tricks that you're doing for working out at home?
Yeah, I've got. Let me see. Well, I have my kettlebells. Yay! So they're ideal for this situation. You don't need much space, and you can find a kettlebell workout on YouTube and just do that for 40 minutes or so, and that you get yourself a really good workout. It's almost as good as going to the gym.
Oh,
So
perfect.
yeah, I
Okay.
find that really helpful. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for the information.